before them, Robert Neill.
No more! I would have you the tale of one, Roibeard Neill Owen, as it has been relayed to me by the Honorable Lady Agnes Marie de Calais in this letter. You may know the work of his ancestors, they who charmed the silver from the veins of the very earth and twisted it into coiled shapes so exquisite that the Midgard serpent itself writhed with envy. Kings of old wept, and songs still whisper of their skill. Compared to Roibeard's work, renowned and skill, those are but brass tokens at a summer fair. He spins the lightning into threads of molten beauty and casts about the heavens and nets the jewels of the sky to grant them but a mortal moment upon hand or hand. Beholding such art itself makes one forever part of something immortal and so exquisite that its memory will haunt even your most fevered dreams. However, a force more powerful than this is wielded freely by this man. His love for his family, those he swears fealty to, is fierce, fabulous, and deeper than the sea on a starless night. Woe be unto anyone who shall challenge that which is more dear to him than any jewels or precious ore. I can tell you tales of how he's mastered the winds and waters as though he were the son of Poseidon, Earthshaker, Stormbringer. Enlighten you with his adventures among many lands and people. Yet even then, you will not know all that he is, was, and will be. Behold, a true champion, one of the populace come to craft, to teach, to share, and to uplift those all about him. Behold one whose charts his own fortune and tropical seasons to fly fixed towards the stars. Behold a stone so ancient and filled with roar, love, and compassion to a heart that it poured from his hands in a loyal fight to the man. Majesty, of highness, people of peace. Behold one Roibeard Neill Owen.
You know why you're here. You have, as many have stated before you, crafted lightning in the heavens into precious metal. And we would have your answer to the question that we posed to you earlier. The order of the world. Cool. Since the Laurels are already here. Scooch closer.
Yes, Your Majesties would invite the Laurels to come a little closer. They do not like it. Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry to speak for Robert?
Your Majesties, I'm Anthony McKinnon, son of the East, Viscount of the Mists, Tiger born, and that privilege is mine today. Often, the chivalry will come before and speak to prowess, but I don't need to speak to this man's prowess. All we need to do is look upon the brow of our crowns. Look at the crown made to match the ostentatious hubris of our crown. Or to match and even hold a candle to the beauty of our queen. This man's prowess is without question. I can speak to you of his courtesy, of how fast this man becomes your friend, of his loyalty, the ends to which he will go to keep you his friend and to protect you as his own. I could speak of his honor. I could speak so many things about this man. What I'm going to talk about today is the virtue that I think we don't talk about often enough, and that's faith. What is faith in this society? What is it that we do that encompasses faith? Because we're not here for religion. I say that it is faith in the dream. It is faith that what we do is good and creates better people. Show me a better man than this person. Does anyone have that? Because I don't know a better man than this person. Your Majesties, my uncle, Duke Brennan, has called a few Knights of the Laurel. This man has every virtue that I would look for in a knight. So what I say today is that you do not make this man a peer. This man is not my peer. This man is a better knight than I ever will be. And I thank you for what you do today, Your Majesties.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who will speak for Robert?
I, Count Albert von Rostock, have the privilege to bring words from a very dear friend of Robert's, who went on, Baroness Sarah McGregor. As her words, Robert has been an icon in my life for decades, living as a man who would not command, but rather he would do. And with his charming smile and an infectious laugh, inspired others to join his side. Cleaning a feast hall, marshalling a tournament, organizing a fundraiser when you found yourself at his side in those efforts you received affirmation, confirmation, and often a wonderful memory never pressed into service. This manner of gentleman is an inspiration that set me on my first steps into the realm of service in the society, and is a gift for which I am eternally grateful. Through his encouragement and support, he helped me find the courage to herald my first courts, despite him not being known for court attendance in that era. There was something I wanted to learn, and he found me a teacher to help me find the courage to follow them. Through his demeanor, a character in gentle leadership, Robert inspires not only courtesy, scholarship, and service, but the pursuit of all things you are eager to try, perhaps to find the effort spark a fire in spirit. The society is greater for his presence and contributions, and I know that as a peer, he will continue to shine as an example to all. Robert is my friend, he is my brother, and I am thrilled to be able to say that he is my king. I met Robert, as Louis. That's how he was introduced to me. It was 2 years ago. I had just become a prince. It was my first event. And he showed me this royalty, and I knew he was destined to be a lord. He is also my brother. Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose to speak for this person?
I am Contessa Margarita de Siena, and it is my honor to speak for this family. A rose usually speaks of courtesy, but I feel that that is something all have seen. For you are very courteous to all who you meet. You are kind, you are generous. You are an inspiration. And that is something I would so attach. An inspiration is somebody who encourages those around them, not by being anything other than themselves. You are a gift to this society. I am beyond what to call you my friend. And you inspire me. Every time I hear, ooh, I get to do this new fun thing. And I get to do, and the fact that I just want to go play some more. When we were talking earlier, that passion and that love of your craft is an inspiration to all of us. And to all who meet you, to all you teach, and to all those who you've heard. And I am very thank you as my friend. And that's he is up here, and this that I do is amazing and well deserved.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense to speak for this tent?
Your Majesty, Your Highness, I'm Magistrate Devil McPherson of the Order of Defense, and I claim that right. I've been waiting for this for a while. Hello. Excuse me. I actually have to read this time. I love this man. First and foremost, this man is my friend. Who became my brother. I have no idea how I'm so close. You treated me like family since the beginning of this friendship, and I have fun with it. Robert is one of the best artisans I have ever met. This man has spent a 20-year career working with metal. Starting working with paper clips, stripping wire out of kingdoms, trying to set up a home, going back to your old home. Because things work quite right here. He invented out of a suitcase down south. Because George wasn't comfortable and took a while. Fortunately for all of us, he was finally able to settle here. All moving, raising the family, having the roof blown off his head last night. He's still here. You show strength. You show so much love in everything you do. I love you, brother. I feel super fortunate. This man is my peer. I could recommend it.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel to speak for Laurel?
Your Majesty. My name is Steinbrander, son Longbaugi, and I come from Antier. I'm a companion to the Order of the Laurel, and I'd like to speak today about Robert. I've known Robert for a long time, and I've watched him grow as a metalsmith. Everything he touches becomes beautiful. He's a man with skills and talent. Everything he does, metalsmithing, historical research, music, painting, illuminated manuscripts. He's a draftsman. If you've ever seen his drawings, he's amazing. Your Majesties, he is your vassal. I'd like to say that I love this man well, and he is more than just a laurel. I think that he is a living treasure. Thank you.
Is there a member of the populace to speak for Robert?
Your Highness, my name is Marta Punticido de Leon. I have the wonder of being Lord Robert's wife. And today, with your permission, I have the honor of reading the words of someone who is not able to be here today. Also, my apologies, I do not have them written as we spent the day at urgent care. All right. These are the words of Fru Astrider Sigurðsdóttir from the Barony of Stonemarch, and I am honored to be able to share these words of hers about Robert McNeill. Today, I would like to speak to the impact that he has had to the East Kingdom and throughout the known world. Most of us met Robert as the owner and maker at Strongford Arts. But his impact goes much further than supplying people with well-made and researched historical blades. I cannot count how many times I have witnessed him being asked, "How did you make this?" And he'll often start talking about it, and then with a wave of his hand, "Wait, I'll show you." And next thing you know, you're standing in front of an anvil at his shop. He put a hammer in your hand, and he's telling you how to draw out an ingot of silver, heating the metal to just the right color of orange red, and then where and how to hit it with a hammer and the specific part of the hammer. You'll hear, "That was 8 solid hits. Do you think you should reheat the metal?" Do you remember the color that you're looking for? And keep repeating the process with a few twists of metal thrown in until you realize that you just made a salt spoon based on a gray find at Burka. And her words do include, "I made a salt spoon!" If I may be just a little serious for a moment, that was just one experience. The many people of this kingdom have had similar experiences from 4 on up. Many of whom started, like me, just being curious. Many who were swept away by his passion for teaching his art. In fact, I would hazard a guess that many here are wearing his art. Your Majesty, Your Highnesses, may I address the court directly? Many here, please stand if this is you. If you fall into the category that you are wearing what he has made, or that he taught you to make and inspired you to make on your own. Sometimes the impact needs a physical representation. But sometimes the impact is far greater in meaning and word. Robert has taken something that can be seen as mystical, magical, and out of reach, and made it accessible and achievable to everyone. It is my belief that what you do here today is a very good thing. Jag tackar dig för sin tid. I thank you for your time.
Is there a medallion?
It is extra.
They made him cute.
Tell me about it.
And the chain is by Ike Grinder. The body of the medallion is bronze with moose antler that I carved myself. Silver, a garnet set in silver. Yes.
Okay, cool. It's a good story. So. It's very fancy.
Is there a cloak?
There is!
You're ready to look. What's the deal? You're gonna look those times.
We're going to parade so he can't see it first. If that's
Hold
okay.
on. The photographer has that first.
I know by
Shiny. Ooh, that is special.
I was on the wrong side. You were on the wrong side. Oh, yeah.
Your Majesty, this cloak, the fabric, was donated by his cats where they sacrificed their favorite blankets. And the leaves come from as far as the West Dragon Hall. They come from first garb, elevation garb, and everything in between. These are the leaves of his people and the people who he has touched. Your Highness, 3 of yours are on here too. The branches are in linen, and it is after a 16th century cloak that lives in the National Museum of Ireland, which is how he and I bonded, muttering about their inability to get anything online. And so we were both cursing that all we had were pictures that we had taken for likes. And this, Robert, this is yours. And you are a
I don't need to ask. I see it over there. Bring the wreath over and tell us about it.
This is a steel wreath by Master Llewellyn.
Your Majesty, Your Highness,
And to everyone here not sitting comfortably on a cushion!
You have your priorities in order today.
This is a journey of a lifetime. And a lifetime that has taken me many places and researched many things and met many great people. I have learned the meaning of perspective from everyone here, from all who gather. And all of you are my community. And I pledge my hammer, my shop, my skill, and my heart to the entire known world, and to the people of the East, and to the crowns of the East. Until my dying breath, and the oceans boil, I so swear.
Hey, right.
Now you drop
Words.
and know them to be true.
exchange of an offer to our strength,
and our protection,
our wrath.
and our affection.
As the incarnate wheel turns, may your opposition be crushed and removed.
May you rise to prosperity,
So long as dragons beckon at our doors,
and the sun rises in
we
bind ourselves
to you.
Fire in the head, the animus of art, open to vision, that vibrant view, vital to craft, a command calls, for creation conceived from soul. Fire's insight is not enough. Never vision alone to lift labor of hands, to match the mind, demanding more, while failing flame. Yet fire strives, a stubborn step by steadfast step, to will the word, waxing greater in every act, emerging art from ceaseless sweat. Fire is the tool, the trusted torch, toil of hammer, and forges flame. The fire's gifts are Robert's riches, wrought from metal and gleaming name. Fire has found the harnessed heart, the hammer's hands, the artist's eye, honor of leaves for Laurel's flame. Fire in the head, the animus of art. With these words, Ryokujin, demon king of the three heavens and high king of the east, summoned Robert McNeill, McGillioyan to the eastern throne. Barony and Drakshi praised Robert's works and summoned their order of Laurel. So it was that on the 20th day of May, Anasocietatis 57, Hai-ri Ryokujin and Ban-ri Indrakshi elevated Robert to the Order of the Laurel with all due honors and privileges. Scroll by Colette de Avignon, words by Ethan Ingen Conovar in Deverge. For Robert McNeill, latest member of the Order of the Laurel.
Viva! Viva! Viva!